How comfortable are you using the words, I don't know? Being honest, those words do not come easily to me. However, every time I use them, I learn something new. A great example of that was last week when I was sure of a situation and I was dead wrong. I was 100% wrong. Every way you could be wrong, I was wrong. And after years of being sure about things, I find that wondering is a lot more powerful, because when you wonder, there's an opportunity to learn. When you wonder, there's an opportunity to think, well, maybe I'm wrong about that. And in this particular case, I had to learn a lesson. Experience is a very harsh teacher and also a good one. One of the things that I don't like about experience is that there really is no substitute for it. Another person telling you can't substitute you for having an experience where you really wish that you had paid more attention or you had asked more questions. And last week I had a mistake that cost me time and it cost me money. And it's one of those things where you look at it later and it's so clear where you could have gotten on the side of correct. And this is not a mistake that I'll make again. And I feel like it's really important to talk about the mistakes that we make, because it can be really easy to stay over here and go, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm perfect, in fact. No one is perfect. And I feel like that's a reminder that we can all carry around with us, that no one is perfect. And there are plenty of opportunities every day to learn if we just look around. And this particular mistake is not something that I plan to dwell on. I plan to learn from it and move on. Do me a favor, go ahead and put in the comments something that you learned about. You don't have to give me the details. You can just say, I totally hear you, or no, never experienced that. I wonder all the time. I have a feeling that this is not just me, that this is something that a lot of people struggle with. And I think it's because we all have this idea that when you get to a certain point in life, you should know what you're doing. You should know that this is what it means to be an adult. And I submit to you that we never really stop learning. So what can you do today to learn and to wonder instead of being sure? Talk to y'all next week.